Aquarius, 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 my lovely aqua signs. Welcome to the Everything is Energy channel. I am Faith, an intuitive tarot card reader, life coach slash spiritual coach slash spiritual advisor. We do all those things here, Aquarius, my lovely aqua sign gang, 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 gang. Welcome to the building. Aqua, we are here today, again, once a month to do this work. This is a dark shadows reading where we look in the mirror at ourselves, see what we need to work on the most, see what blockages we have, what past experiences causing present day effects, right? We need to look in the mirror constantly, working on self. Individuals change the world by leading by example. So that's what we're here to do today, Aquarius. Welcome. I want to get these views up. You guys, let's get these views up. We're going to make these readings short so we can get you through this. It is Sunday, the 16th or something? Or the 17th, right? Sunday the 17th, April the 17th, 2022. Hope you guys have great weeks. All cards have been shuffled, premeditated on. My spirit team's here, and we ready to roll. Starting with the Dark Mirrors Oracle deck, we're going to take one card, and see what we need to work on the most and work with that energy. Then we'll move over to the Power of the Moon deck. We're going to take one card off the top, right, to see what message spirit team wants to give you. Right, and then we'll go into the tarot using the vintage mystical medley tarot deck, cartoon tarot deck, the mystical medley vintage cartoon tarot deck. Let's get it. Spirit team, talk to my aquas. Let me get some water. Talk to my aquas, please. Aquarius, the collective energy of Aquarius. What do you want them to work on the most? Shadow we need to work on the most, and we have one card already. We have Artificial Heart number 12. Artificial Heart, the number 12. Before we get into this card, let's get our Power of the Moon Oracle card off the top for you. What message do you have for our Aquarius? Coming off the top. Aquarius, we got the cat. Speaking of the cat, excuse my hands and fingers. I have a baby kitten, and basically he was feeling froggy. He leaped, and I ran, and he going around telling people you should see the other guy. Things like that. However, back to this reading. We ain't going to let it stop us. We're going to put a Band-Aid on and keep going. Period. Now, with the Artificial Heart, number 12. The 12. We're going to take that 2 plus 1 is 3. In numerology and tarot will make this number 3. And 3 is about creating, bringing something together, building on something. You know, making a choice. Number 2, to work on something, to create and bring something together, right? Now, what we need to work on and bring together is this artificial heart. What could this mean, this artificial heart? I'm looking at this person in this picture. It looks like their hair is pink and silverish. Their eyes is a different type of color, greenish or some different types of eyes. They got a pierced lip and some odd bloodstone type of tears, right? Artificial heart. Now with this crown type of thing coming down, draping to the center of the forehead of this person is showing me they need to raise their frequency, raise their thought process, their vibration. Also, artificial heart is letting me know we need to bring this together. We need to start building our heart up again, right? Because we've been hurt so much. So we go around here with masks on, you know. I wouldn't say pretending to love, but this heart is artificial because one is lacking love for oneself. Work with me here, Aquarius. This might sting a little bit. If it don't, it ain't resonating. But by this being a dark shadows read, it will resonate with you in some type of way. Stay tuned. But it may sting a little bit, and for that I apologize ahead of time. But this work got to be done, and it does hurt. So when we're dealing with an artificial heart, that comes from love within oneself. It is impossible to love others prior to loving oneself. In fact, it is not natural. It's against the nature of yourself. So we may think it's possible, but really it's something other than love. We need to learn how to truly love ourselves. how to truly look within ourselves and see what it is about ourselves that is causing us to feel like we have to put up a facade, block our feelings, put a wall up, put a barrier up. Instead, we're artificial with the way we love. And it's not something to point a finger at you and say, hey, this is fake, you fake. No, it's more so of past hurts and pains that's happened to you that makes you put this wall, barrier, and facade up to people, which is understandable, right? It's protection. Protection, right? That's what my neighbor said about some kittens. It's protection, right? I have cat. Let's see what message we have for you with the cat. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. And that's representing the cat, because we know cats are highly spiritual, right? They tap in like it's nothing. So do we, except we put blocks on it with our societal understanding. However, it is time for you to focus on your own spiritual well-being. This artificial heart, believe it or not, is not a physical problem, it's a spiritual problem. It's not a 3D problem, it's a 5D problem, because this is a part of a test that you have to pass to evolve. You have to pass to ascend. You have to pass in order to grow spiritually. So we have to go within. We got to look into the mirror, see what's causing our artificial heart, see what's causing you to put up this wall of protection. Protection, right? Let's go into the tarot and get some cards. Let's get 3 cards, Spirit Team, off the top on the number 3, artificial heart. Why is it here for Aqua? Why is it here? Why is the artificial heart here? Talk to me. I'm grateful, love, and gratitude, peace, and respect. Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Ace of Swords. It's like a lot of you guys sit in this energy of having an artificial heart, having a block on your true heart and your true self, because of course we're afraid of being hurt. But something had to hurt us in order for us to build this wall, right? So what it looks like with the Ace of Pentacles, here's a wonderful, beautiful opportunity, right? Possible stable relationship, possible money, business, some opportunity, friends, family, and you see happiness here, you're jumping for joy, yay, here's something tangible or something good, this is great. And then you have the 3 of Wands. It's like you're waiting and waiting. You're starting to notice this is not as great as you thought. This is not the opportunity you really was presented with. Now, Ace of Swords, you're needing truth and clarity on everything, because with the bandages, once again, you're in a dark cloud, sad energy, because there was no truth in this. No tree sprouted out of this, right? And once again, over again, you be presented with something you feel is good by some person, some place, and it doesn't pan out the way, or this person wasn't being forthright, or this energy that came to you wasn't what it was made out to be, hurting you, whether it's a relationship and love, family, business, friends, social life, wherever it may be. You're seeing these opportunities, you're waiting on them to come in, and then you find out there's no growth there. You just end up in bandages and wounded because something wasn't honest, something wasn't clear, something wasn't truthful. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit Team, for Aqua. 9 of Cups. It presents itself as wish fulfillment, but don't allow your ego to cloud your judgment to see what's really ahead of you. Is it really an Ace of Pentacles, or is it your ego clouding your judgment? Because you have to learn how to love yourself enough to be able to be discerning enough and follow your intuition. Why the 3 of Wands? With the King of Cups on the 3 of Wands, it's like waiting for your ships to come in. You're being loving, caring, opening, but you don't express that, right? You're hoping this this energy matches you. You're waiting on it to come in to match you. And it's like you have a binocular here looking out for it and everything. It's definitely a heavy energy of looking out for it, right? We're looking out for something. We're waiting on something, right? We were told some wish fulfillment was coming our way over and over again, right? Why the Ace of Swords? And a lot of this is connected with relationships between you and others with the Lover's card, right? Not just in love relationships, but family, friends. It's like you never get the truth and clarity on why these ships never came in, even though they was promised to you. You constantly get these connections, and you never get what you feel you deserve, and you just end up battled and feeling wounded. And this is why you have an artificial heart, because you're constantly feeling like every time you were opening up yourself or was thinking there was an opportunity for something stable, some ultimate wish fulfillment, it never came to you. Your ships never came in with these individuals. It's happened to you at least 3 times or more for some of you guys. But it's about 2, waiting on your ships to come in regards to love or healthy relationships. And then you need to set healthy boundaries. And how are we going to do that? We're going to start working on this artificial heart. We're going to start looking in the mirror, telling ourselves, I love myself. I love myself. You're going to start being positive to yourself constantly, like people pray, like people mumble things in their voice. You're going to continuously say this. And you're going to go into hermit mode. You're going to meditate. You're going to go within. You're going to start looking at these past wounds that was caused on you thinking this was going to be a wonderful opportunity, something stable, a stable new relationship, possible marriage, a new beginning, a new job, a new career, and things didn't pan out the way they've been. Part of this is because you're putting up blocks with an artificial heart. Remember, everything is energy, right? And what goes out comes back on cycles. If you're putting out artificial love for yourself, then that's what's going out for others to see and feel. We have to now start changing the cycle and start showing ourselves more self-love. Make sure we're not sitting in our ego. We're not heavily focused on money and trying to gather and get opportunities, because that would be artificial. Some of these behaviors some of these behaviors that you exhibit is kind of cruel, kind of cold towards other people, whether you recognize it or not, because when you're sitting in the artificial heart, it's not real love, right? You lack love for self, so you might just be all out to get for self. That's not genuine. That's not real love. You might be going in some of these connections trying to see what it is, how they can wish fulfill you, how they can make you better, or what it can give you. And that's holding back your feelings, not really expressing true love and things like that, because it's hard for you. It's damn near impossible for you, because we haven't did the work to love ourselves yet. We're still harping on all these times. Every time we thought it was some great possible opportunity for us, it didn't work out for us. We end up wounded in the outcome. Well, we can change that by starting to show ourselves more love, starting to focus more on your spiritual well-being. I promise you, you are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience. So what better time to start than right now, to start growing your spiritual self, to start understanding your true essence of who and what you are, which is a spiritual being. We can't just keep focusing on the pentacles and the 3D thinking that's all that there is, because you're getting stuck in a loop. It's best to go within, start learning and figuring these things out so that you can get truth and clarity and healthier relationships. What happens when Aquarius pull themselves out of this energy, spirit team? What happens? 3 cards. I got the Tennosaurus, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. What happens is you're about to put an ending, right? All these endings you had, all these 10 swords in your back, heartbreak, being backstabbed, being constantly hurt by people, and the actions you did that made people hurt you back, right? This energy that is circling around, you're about to put an ending to that, because you learned that it's not investing in your future. You learned it's not investing in your growth. With the Page of Pentacles, you're going to be more wise about how you invest your time, your money, your energy. And you're probably going to spend a lot of time trying to invest that in yourself. You're figuring out now what's the block. And the block is I don't invest enough time, enough money, enough energy into myself. I don't invest enough love into myself. And that causes me sometimes to lie, steal, cheat, deceive, try to get away with things, try to be secretive because I'm hiding the fact that I have an artificial heart. Others, you guys, it's going to block, it's going to, for both of you situations, it will block these people who have lied, steal, cheat, sneak, and be deceitful to you, not only in the past, but mainly in the future, because now you've changed. Now you started to love yourself. On Pandora, I do got Dark Clouds by Rod Ray. A person been through so much, they feel like dark clouds surround them, right? They feel like dark clouds surround them, right? It's been so many dark days, so many dark clouds with all these swords stabbed in your back. Well, we want to change that and bring happiness. But first, this person said on Pandora, I've been feeling pain for so long. Well, it's time to change that with showing yourself love, balancing out your energy and your emotions by doing this work and going within, studying oneself, remembering that I'm a spiritual being having a temporary human experience. What the hell does that mean? Let's be serious here today. Let's take life serious in the world and start working on oneself with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's start building on our spiritual growth, our love for ourselves. Our wealth and health will grow. Our abundance will grow. Let's start manifesting the things we want. Let's speak out into existence the things we want, the energy that we want to come back. Now we're starting to understand the assignment. Now we're starting to see exactly how this place works. Now you're able to be more social, meet more friends. Not only that, you're able to follow your intuition. You realize you have a spirit team just like everybody else, and now you're going to follow your intuition. You're no longer spooked by this. You no longer look at it as just a Halloween special. Aquarius, you're sitting in your own energy, and everything you wish for will be yours. Everything you want to try to acquire, you just have to put in the work with the Aquarius. Your hope, your wishes, and dreams will make you the Empress. Period, point and blank, at leisure. Do this work, you guys. I promise you nothing but good things and growth. You have to understand the assignment as a spiritual being. This is a mental experience as a human. Do not put this first and forget what the assignment is. Know thyself, Aquarius. Aquarius, remember, make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you, right? That's what we've been talking about. You start to meditate and go within and do this work, you are connecting with the metaphysical world around you. Also, learn how to alchemize. Learn how to follow the signs, the omens, and the nature of things. Watch the birds and the animals. They talk to you. I know they talk to me. I know how to talk to animals. I know I'm Snow Black. They got Snow White in Disney, and then I'm Snow Black, and everything is energy. You guys, this is your Dark Shadows read. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. I am grateful. Check the description box down below if you like the book of private reading, or find out whatever you need to know about this channel. Also, make sure you turn on your post bell notifications. I post weekly. This reading is done once a month. Let's get these views up. If you're interested in a free private reading, comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you subscribe and look out for your reply letting you know you were selected. I love you, gang. Love yourselves more. Love and gratitude, Aquarius.